this brings me on to my next point is, once you go to that standard, and if you've not moved on and not shone out, and you stick around this area for a long time, with how lazy everyone's got, so scouting the lot, this is huge. And people told me they wanted me to expand on when we spoke about obviously transfer market and stuff like that.
Yeah.
People have asked me to have asked me to expand on this. So football, especially like the lower leagues, whatever, Premier Leagues, they only look for the best. So they're gonna look in the best leagues, whatever. Do you know what I mean? They're like gonna find a talent that's way out there. They got 30, 40 scouts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
More than that.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So football has gotten extremely lazy, and with football, people don't watch football no more. People say they watch football, but they don't watch football.
Nah, I got something to say. Go on.
People don't watch football. Football now is so easy to access, where we have YouTube, whatever, highlights, etc. Transfer market, everything is stat based. Like
pass per minute rate.
Like pass completion, whatever. So, for example, I played the National League a couple of years ago, and I was top of a stat in the whole league.
Right.
And my stat percentage was 98%.
Right.
And it was long progressive passes completed, or something ridiculous like that. 97, 98%. I think I've got it here. I've got a screenshot of something if I'm lying. Right? And you're going to think that and think, freaking hell, his passing is unbelievable. Blah, blah, his passing, whatever. Do you know how I got that?
You're booming it up long.
I was kicking it long to Michael Cheek, to my striker, and he wins every header in the world.
Yeah, so it looks like a completed pass.
Yeah.
But it looks shit on the other hand.
Yeah. If you're watching football, you know that's just me kicking it as far as I can, as hard as I can, and he's heading it. He's not even headed it down to a player of mine.
He's just flicking
but
it.
he's flicked it, headed it, or done something, and he's got a touch on it. So it makes my stats better.
Right, yeah.
And this is where, like, football doesn't lie. So someone could be playing a 5-yard pass
all the time.
Sideways, backwards, whatever. But people don't, like I said, people don't watch football anymore. So when they see it, is okay, boom, his pass completion is 94%.
Right, but where did the passes go? That's my thing.
Is like, was about forward, whatever. But now you're thinking, oh, that looks nice. Let me see his clips. You tell me in any form of the world, any job, whatever, where you're going to show your bad parts or whatever.
You're not. Highlights are always shown good. Like, you never show bad highlights.
Exactly.
Highlights aren't bad. They're good.
You've never seen someone show like a bad highlight reel.
No, of course not. Why are they going to show you the worst of them?
And this is why people are like, oh, how's he playing this level, whatever. It's the stuff like this that the people don't see. Because when players talk to me about, oh, this player's got this move, whatever. So, for example, some clubs, they got off strictly stats and XG and
expected goals and
all this stuff. All of that stuff is freaking nonsense.
Oh, I know that for true. I know that for
These
true.
new stats they bring are the what? Like, people go off distance, kilometer, like running distance, kilometers, whatever.
He runs 15k on average a game.
Yeah.
Or something silly like that. Or high speed distance.
Or high speed running. Do you know that the most stupid stats in the world?
Yeah,
because they're so unnecessary. Because what's the point of doing all that if it's not necessary to the team?
If it's not effective in any type
exactly.
of way. And
you're breaking the team's press. So you've gone on your own press about the team because you want to go get your running stats up. But you know what? It's recorded on the GPS on your back now. So it looks like no one forget, like, you've gone on your own and you've chased down 3 players for no reason where your team's standing in shape.
Yeah, so you've messed up the team shape for your own benefit. But then on the Monday when you come into training, the manager be saying, and when we lost 3-0,
exactly,
why is everyone not running like him?
Yeah.
Well, if he stayed in shape, we might have won the game.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you get what I mean? That is a thing. And talking of stats, I'm glad you brought it up because I had I played a game, yeah. Who did I play against? I played against Colchester. Played a game. And I tell you now, I didn't think personally I played well. Yeah. I sat there, came off the pitch. I kept the ball the whole game, didn't really affect the game in any type of way. I might have got an assist in the game, but the game, it just didn't feel good for me, yeah. I came off the pitch. On the Monday, they showed me the stats. Yeah. They said, oh, Jacob, you had a great game. Like, you had 90% pass completion. This is a number 10 as well. 90% pass completion. All the forward passes. You didn't give the ball away here. And I looked at the stats and I said, yeah, but did I actually play well?
Yeah.
The stats tell you I played well, but did I actually play well? Like, if you came to watch me play that game, did I play well? And he was like, but the stats are saying it. Then I said, this is the problem with the stats.
Yeah.
And I always say this. I said, and this is like, you see when you play a game, yeah? Or this... So, for instance, an attacker, we play a game. Say I scored 2, but I had the worst game of my life. And the man, everyone will come message you saying, oh, yeah, you had well done, great game today. And I said, you got to watch out for man like that, because their man will gash you up even though you played terribly. And I'll come home and say, bro, I've scored 2, but I had the worst game of my life. And this is what I love. This is what I love when my dad comes to watch me, because my dad will
tell you the truth.
He'll tell me that when I say the truth, he'll be going, and it annoys me, but he'll go on about a shot I've missed. For the whole week until the next game, bro. I could have scored a hat-trick in this game.
Yeah.
He will tell me, oh, you missed the one with your right foot. Practice shooting with your right foot. He'll go and get balls, still to my age now. He'll go and get footballs. He'll go and buy them, bring them out. We'll go to goals and he'll say, no, you got to practice shooting.
Yeah. Because
he understands that, that's not your level. You might have scored these goals, but you played rubbish.
That's what I mean.
And that's where stats cloud judgment.
Of course. And it's laziness. So genuinely, it's made the game lazy. Like the game has got very, very lazy.
100%.
Where like this is what I say. Like, people don't watch football anymore.
No, they just watch Y Scout and clips.
Do you know what I mean? that's it. Why Scout and clips? Like, what is that doing for you? You don't know what is, like, you're not seeing his movement off the ball or where his start position is or his positioning when they don't have the ball. Like, these things.
Y Scout does give you those things, but you also need to see it in person.
So yeah,
because you need to understand how the game was. There's so many factors that go into watching a player.
Honestly, a 5-yard pass could ruin a team's whole shape and everything. It could be the most simple 5-yard pass, but a person doesn't shuffle over, and now you're pissed. Like, it's some simple things that you see when you're there.
Yes.
Right.
That you can't see on the video because the video angle is here, and you need to really see it from here.
Here, yeah.
That's why managers don't like watching games from pitch level.
Of course.
They watch it from higher up because you can see
everything. And that's what I mean. So when we played a game last year when I was at Welling, played a game, and we played Worthing, and we won 4-2. And again, another thing you can look at, you'd be like Twitter. The club could love you. The club be like, oh, could the club want money for you? They'd be like, oh, fantastic, blah, blah, blah. Or like, fantastic 10-yard pass from blah, blah, blah. Just to try and get someone to move. And someone will read it, be like, oh, he's shining. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That puts extra $5,000 on his freaking worth. And it's these things what annoys me now. Like, back in the day, I felt like there was 100 scouts at games. And then you go back and report. But now it's, all right, cool. First thing we do is, okay, what's his transfer market?
Yeah.
Why is he here? What's his ability? Okay, so is his transfer market not great? Okay, won't have a look. Oh, his transfer market's decent. Okay, let's get his highlights in.
Highlights.
Yeah, let's get his highlights. Show me some clips. No agent or no player is going to send you a bad clips whatsoever.
No, of course not. The day an agent sends or a player sends you bad clips, maybe they're being very real.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just being real.
Do you know what I mean?
Or they just don't want to sign.
Because I've never seen a player miscomplete a pass on a clip in my life.
Oh, hell no.
Don't even see the end of the clip that is completed.
I'll be so real. I've seen the worst players look like Didier Drogba.
Yeah.
I've played with players and I've watched their clips and said, hold on.
Have you ever gone to a club, and you've seen you've gone on their Instagram, the player's Instagram beforehand, and you've seen it on, and you're thinking, oh my God, this brother here is the best thing I've ever seen. What the hell is he doing here?
Yeah.
He's incredible. You watch them, you actually go to the club, you see them train and play football.
And you play with them, and you're saying to yourself, what on earth is going on?
And then you got all his friends gassing him in the comments as well. That make you think double down, like he's an absolute player. Yeah. But you're like, no. This ain't the same brother that I just saw on Instagram.
No.
Because no one looks bad.
No, of course not. You're not going to put up your bad clips. But this is the thing. People aren't real enough with themselves to tell them they play badly. And this is sometimes, you see when we'll play badly on international, or if I have a bad game on international duty. Very rare, but happens. I pride myself on consistency. So very rare, but it happens. You'll actually come up to me from the goal.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, Jacob, you were shit today.
What?
And I said, you ain't got to tell me twice. And I know I'm going to get back to my phone. And I know I'm going to see a message from my brother. He's going to message me first.
Yeah.
Then my dad's going to probably phone me.
Yeah.
Or if he ain't messaged me, I know there's a problem.
Yeah.
And then my mum's going to text me.
Yeah.
Or mum's going to say, well done, but yeah, nah. You get what I mean? So I know.
That's what I mean. So like, obviously when we played Gold Cup and I did the Cruyff turn, and you and Regan didn't speak to me for 3 days.
Can't do it. Bro, I had nothing to say. You knew what it was.
Yeah.
I didn't say you played badly in the game. You made a mistake.
Yeah. But it was just like, but it's like, you know. But I'm never going to show that. I talk about it because I don't really often make mistakes, as bad as that sounds. I don't really make mistakes.
Right.
But when I talk about it, it is what it is. But people hide these things.
100%.
And I hide it.